Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. I wanted to go on Facebook Live today and talk about a topic that is pretty much one I hear all the time. And it's something that people, don't want to talk about, but they do want to talk about because it's a struggle. And many people don't really fully understand kind of what it takes to get to the results that they're looking for, because I think a lot of times we don't really know what the results are we're looking for. So I asked the question in my comment was, what kind of weight are you looking to lose? And when I say weight, does that automatically make you think of a number? And what is that number to you? Is that number that you are hoping to lose going to define you? If you lose that number, does that mean that you are finally where you should be and you're finally going to be happy? Is that number something that has just been weighing on you? And I use that term intentionally. The weighing, it's a weight on you that you are holding on to, this number, this goal, this whatever it is, and it is putting pressure on you, and you just can't seem to get to that number because you are so focused on that number or that goal or whatever it is. And your weight is such a small part of your health and wellness. And I think so many of us, I've been so guilty of it in the past. I still am. I still struggle with the scale, and I have to just avoid it, because that number becomes your identity when you are in that mindset. No matter what program you're on, if you're looking for weight loss, you are looking at that number, and that number is defining you every single day. And that number doesn't define you. That number doesn't tell you who you are as a person. It doesn't tell you your worth. It doesn't tell you, the other efforts that you've maybe put into getting to be healthy. That doesn't always show up in that number. So I want you to think of taking a step back. If you are focusing on losing weight, getting healthy, trying to do some different things to get yourself to feel good, think about the weight that you have on that's not a number. Think about the weight that's in your mind and on your shoulders, in your life. The things that you're holding on to that are stressing you, that are causing you to not let go of, that number and other things that are truly weighing you down and slowing down your progress. Think about the weight of the discomfort that your body's in from maybe a lifestyle that is less than ideal, and you know that, but you don't know how to change. And so you constantly go through life with, the weight of joint pain or bloating or discomfort. You're constantly anxious, or you have chronic headaches, or you're dealing with so many symptoms that are weighing you down, but you're just so focused on a number. You just want to have a number, and you want your body to be a certain size, when you have all these other things that your body's trying to tell you something's not right on the inside. There's so many symptoms that our body will kind of give us those signs that something's not right, and not fixing that and not addressing that, regardless of what that number is, when you step on that scale, that other stuff that's weighing on you is still going to be there. And so one of the things that I really struggle with is people just being so kind of in the tunnel vision of focusing on losing weight and getting to that size, when that size, like I said, does not define you. But if you can get the weight of all of these chronic conditions and these things that are going on, maybe with your gut or your mood and your stress level, if you can get that stuff under control, balancing from the inside, the weight on the outside that you're consumed with can possibly become less of a burden, but also you could actually start to get to the point where you start losing some of that, because you're starting to feel good. You have energy. You have more more of that desire to do things that are healthy for yourself. But when you're not feeling good, the desire and the energy to do what it takes to get rid of that number, that weight, isn't there, or it's only there temporarily until you reach that number, and then you're like back to what you were doing before, and things don't change. There's no quick fix. There's no one size fits all answer to weight loss and getting healthy, and meal replacement shakes, and going on these crazy programs and going through all of these things can get you results. But if you haven't taken care of the weight that's on the inside, that internal, the stress and the things that's going on with your body, the imbalances, then that weight's going to come back and you're going to have more struggles and you're going to get stressed out and frustrated that it didn't work and that you failed again. And you know what? You need to just take a step back if you are truly focusing on getting to a number and all you want to do is lose weight, because just losing weight is not the answer. Because I've been there and I've seen it, and I've seen so many people yo-yo back and forth between, losing the weight that they wanted to lose, getting to the size they wanted to be, and not be happy, not be fulfilled, and then they end up going back to the same old habits and gaining the weight back plus some, and it's just a continuous cycle. And so I'm just here to remind you that you are more than that number on a scale. Your worth is way more than just what that number tells you. And there is a way to get your body feeling amazing on the inside through, finding a balance. As I'm doing this course and we're talking about balance and learning about the importance of proper nutrition that's balanced, and balancing your mood with, taking time to meditate and just be still and take care of your body, moving every day, doing some form of exercise, and just doing things that are good for your body, that fuels your body, that gives your body the stuff that it needs to be optimal, to feel the way that it's intended to feel. And once you get to that point, your body then craves nutrition, your body craves something healthy, and you're going to be more inclined to want to do that stuff for you, not for the number on the scale. Does that make sense? Like, literally, you need to get your mindset and your body into a place where you're feeling good on the inside. Like, you're happy with who you are right now, regardless of a number. Like, get the number out of your head and just find a way to be happy with who you are right now. And that balance can come, like I said, in many different ways, but finding those steps to get there is huge. And if you can find somebody that can give you those steps to get to a place where you're happy on the inside, so that you have the desire to be happy on the outside for the rest of your life, not just a 30-day challenge, and not just for a quick fix, get to the size you want to be for that vacation, and then you kind of go back to old habits. You're looking for a lifestyle here. You're not looking for a quick fix. I think we're just done with quick fixes. I don't want to give anybody advice on how to do that. I could tell you how to do that, but that's not going to get you the ultimate goal of being healthy and living your life. And I get a little frustrated, and I'll be honest, I don't really think that it's fair that people look at me and say, well, you can't help me because you can't relate because you don't have weight issues. Baloney. I still have to focus on what I eat. And to me, it's important that I eat healthy, and I still struggle. I still have cravings, and I still have things that I would like to eat, but I choose not to because I know it's not going to make me feel good. That's the choice I've made. I'm not saying that's the choice for everybody, but for people to look at me and, criticize me or judge me because I choose to live that way, and then I kind of get excluded from things because, this is who I am. And I'm not ashamed of the fact that I have gotten to a place where I enjoy being healthy and I enjoy eating healthy things. I feel good. I feel energized. I am taking care of my body, and I know that my body appreciates it, and I am going to keep doing that, and I'm not going to apologize for that. But I do want to help people where they are right now, and if that's just a matter of getting you to feel good with maybe taking an adaptogen or learning how to meditate or finding, something in your day that you can do that brings you joy. You need to find joy in the small things that you do each day so that you can feel more like doing things that are good for your body, and not focusing on that number and not focusing on the quick fixes and the things that you can do, that's going to get you those results, because that's not the results you want. You want long-term lifestyle choices that are going to make you feel good for the long term. Because if that happens, if you're a mama like I am, you do that, your family and your household is going to be impacted greatly by that. If you are doing an extreme 30-day challenge, diet, whatever it is to get to that number, you are crabby. Guess who else is going to suffer from a crabby mama? The whole household is going to suffer. So why do that? Why don't do that to yourself, and why do that to your household? Find a way to find calm that you can then carry over into your household, share with others, and just be a light of calmness and joy and happiness. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want joy and calm in their life and not having that constant feeling of stress, and that like you're always trying to get to that number and to that goal, to that weight that you want? Take the weight off of yourself, the pressure off of yourself and all of those things that get in your head and tell you have to be this number. That's the weight you need to get rid of, that weight that's on your shoulders, not worrying about the weight on the scale. That scale will move if you get yourself centered and balanced and happy on the inside. I am on a soapbox, and I hope that resonates with somebody, because that's all I want, is just at least one person to hear this and to think, I can make changes today that are positive and beneficial, that are going to impact my life and the life of my family, and it's going to bring me joy, and I can get rid of that number, that focus of that weight that I feel like I need to be at, because that's not where your happiness is. Your happiness starts on the inside, and the balance that you need has to come from the inside. It has to come from your desire to be well on the inside. So I hope that resonated with at least one person, you guys. Thank you for jumping on. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but I got kind of fired up today, and I spoke with a couple of people today, and we're just kind of talking about this, how important it is for people to understand how impactful it can be to just feel balanced and be happy on the inside, so that the results that you're looking for on the outside will happen. They will happen if you work on the inside, but that's got to be your first goal. So you guys, I would love to hear from you. If you guys have anything that you would add to what I said, or if this resonates with you, if you have started doing some positive things to impact your body on the inside, so that you can get rid of that worry and that focus on the number on the outside, because that's what it's all about. You guys, we are here to be happy and not focus on those things that are just not important and relevant. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for jumping on, and I hope that you find joy today, and that you can find something to do good for yourself that makes you feel well and balanced, and that can bring joy to others. Take care, guys.